Masambe.
Okay. Yes, we are back with another special episode. Good day, Molweni. Good afternoon, Sanibonani. On this beautiful sunny day, my name is Smash, aka Mr. Eastern Cape, in all the social media platforms. And today is a little bit different because I am with the one and only the man behind the camera, Jola himself. Qengeba.
Ngibza.
Yebo, kunjani namhlanje?
Kuhle ngibza mana khona kunjani kuwe?
Ewe man, yonke into inhle Jola. We're not complaining today.
Number 1.
We're not complaining. We're just pushing the day as it is. And to someone who is watching the podcast and listening to the podcast for the first time, don't forget to go on YouTube, subscribe, and then also follow us on Spotify. Press that follow button so that you don't miss when we have new episodes for you. That's something that you need to do. That needs to be like your Bible. Yes. And for updates and behind the scenes content, follow us on social media at Tourism Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. Then on Twitter, instead of the S in tourism, you put the Z and then you will get us. And then, Jola, we're on you.
Ngibza, people, your comment really encourage us to do better in each and every episode. As a result, there's one improvements as well as we go through this year. Thank you well in advance. Ngoba kaloku i-support yenu is very important for using your data and nisibukele nisimamele.
Yes, man. And we really appreciate you for taking your time and listening to us each and every week. By the way, we are recording this episode of the podcast at Ann Bryant Art Gallery, which is in Upper Oxford in Belgravia, even though a lot of you would believe it's in Southernwood. And in each and every episode, we will holler and shout out to you because you comment and make us feel like we're better. And those who constantly listen to our podcast, even though we make mistakes, we really appreciate you because we believe that this is a platform that was created for you. And we want to bring you fresh content, and we believe that is what you deserve. So each comment and each note, we will take it into consideration. And we make sure that we give you a small token of appreciation.
Yeah.
By the way, we are in February now.
Yeah,
January is over, and there is already a lot of drama in this month, in this month of love. Starting with the fact that South African tourism is aiming to spend R1 billion on Spurs, and also fuel is up, and my driver's license is expiring. Okay, Jola, let's start with SA Tourism.
Yeah.
Wanting to sponsor Tottenham Hotspur with R1 billion deal. Apparently, this deal is dated back on the 27th of January this year, where the acting CEO, Utemba Khumalo, has approached the team.
Yeah.
So, this is not the first time this is happening. It happened in 2017 where Spurs approached SA Tourism. But the amount was deemed as unreasonable and ridiculous.
Yeah.
But now, this deal is back on the table. And this is rumored to be a deal for 3 years, which is 36 months.
Yeah.
And in terms of numbers, this deal is about 42.5 million pounds.
Yeah.
And then when you convert over the 3 years, and when you convert that into rands, it is 910 million rands, which is very close to R1 billion.
Yeah.
Now, when I think of the alignment between the two, Tottenham Hotspurs, which is the 8th most valuable football club in the world, and South Africa as a destination, I am not sure if does it match. By the way, similar deals has happened in the past. For instance, the case of Arsenal and Rwanda.
Yeah.
Arsenal and Rwanda, they have a similar deal with the deal that PSG has with Rwanda as well. In the case of PSG, the players, they actually visited the country and they launched an academy to groom young players. Manchester City as well and Abu Dhabi, there's also a similar agreement. And then with Manchester United and Malta, a similar agreement. So, Jola, with these in place, what is your take? What do you think the government should do or the people of South Africa should feel at this point right now? Or how do you feel?
How do we have almost R1 billion yemali, but we still have a crisis? Okay, it's great up, it's fine. What are we getting as a destination
in
return for sponsorships? Yeah, because I feel like if there's something we're getting better than what we have, then we can consider. But if we of money less, then there's no need.
Okay, according to the information that is out there, one of the benefits that the country will receive is stadium branding.
Okay.
On the home games of Tottenham Hotspur.
Okay.
And also match day advertising on home games as well.
Okay.
And then also SA Tourism is expected to gain about 6 million worth of exposure by the end of the term in June 2026.
Okay.
Do you believe that is enough?
I believe it's not enough. Because if let's say they play I think around 40 something games a season. Yeah, so maybe they play a quarter of those games at home. So let's say they will advertise South African things for around 15, 17 matches. I'm not sure. So if we can get, let's say, around double the number or around 8 million, then it would be reasonable. Because we should be getting something of value, because we need exposure. Even if we get exposure, if we do not get money, then it's useless.
But this type of a relationship, there's no way we will get direct income.
Yeah.
We're investing close to $1 billion, and they're saying that we are targeted to be gaining 6 billion in return.
Yeah.
And I hear your point, but also on the other side of the coin, we should look at the value of the league that they are playing in.
Yeah.
I am not saying the country is right by wanting to spend that money.
Yes.
But by the way, South African tourism, they have a separate budget. And South African tourism, their mandate is to market and promote tourism. Exactly. And I believe this is one of the strategies that they want to use in order to make sure that those goals are met. But now, one of the biggest questions is, why, if this deal has started being initiated in January,
yes,
why are they in a hurry? Why are they in a hurry to want to finalize and do it now? That is my question.
Yeah, that should be the biggest question, because if they initiated the deal in January, then there should be time to assess everything.
Yes.
Because in tourism there are no assurances. So, but we'll see. We'll see if
And then also, this is not a conversation that we want to conclude just by ourselves. We're also inviting you who is watching this episode at this point in time to please write your comment. We would like to hear your view, your opinion, and get to understand what are you thinking around this expenditure. If you believe that it's a good thing, yes, write on the comment section and keep those comments coming. And by the way, as we are in the month of love, we have a lot of specials coming right away, and people will be visiting different destinations all across the country.
Yeah.
And by the way, I have something nice that I want to read for you. As we enter the month of love, Inkwenkwezi Private Game Reserve has created a special offer for you and your partner to go and enjoy a 3-hour guided game drive and a 3-course of scrumptious meal and receive a free bottle of champagne for only 995 per person. And to book this for you and your partner, you can call them at 0437333234 or email pgr@inkwenkwezi.com, or alternatively visit their website www.inkwenkwezi.com. Yes, that is out of the way.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, we yet experienced another fuel hike. Yesterday morning, petrol was up by 28 cents, and then diesel was up by 9 cents per liter, and then paraffin by 58 cents a liter. This is really going to have a bad impact on tourism. This is really going to have a bad impact, because at this point in time, if I'm thinking of visiting a destination at this point in time, I must think, because we're back to square one. To me, it's like it never dropped, because it's going up, and I'm expecting it to grow up again.
Yeah, I think it will go up again, because we are not in a good state as a country. And one of the major issues that we have an influence with petrol, diesel and paraffin, still, because I feel like if we had better prices, because once most businesses lose money, so they will try by any means to make more money by hiking prices. Paraffin inyuke by almost R1 a liter. Petrol is being used not in only cars but in generators because of load shedding. So they make money still. And the problem I have with the petrol, this a few weeks ago, the garage, the 10 liter of petrol, 5 liter. If we are Kapela, I go 5 liter. If you are Kapela, I go but 5 liter, but we probably 5 liters, but we ain't going 5 liter. So there's a lot that is going on. There's a lot.
And now ingxaki apikhoyo xa kunyuka petrol, and the standard of living also goes up.
Yes, exactly.
The standard of living also goes up, and that means we really have a problem. And then riding along, guys, my driver's license is expiring. It's expiring this month, and I have to go and make sure that it's done, because we have a whole lot more traveling that we need to do during the course of this year.
Yeah.
And then Jola, you've raised an issue of the Moses Mabhida Stadium that is falling apart.
Yeah.
And according to an article that was published by the Sunday Tribune last week Sunday, which is the Sunday that we're from, the stadium is crumbling. It's got cracks up to a point where the tenants, they were asked to vacate because it's not safe.
Yes.
And the stadium, remember, it was built for 2010, and it was designed by IACOM, an American construction and engineering company, which also managed the stadium until 2013 before they gave it back to the government.
Yes.
Now, question is, are we failing to maintain these stadiums, or they are just expensive to maintain?
I'll just say, it's a piece of both, ne? Because we are failing. We built a stadium is expensive because of the World Cup, and because of we wanted them to last. But at the very same time, we might even lose them because of maintenance and because of price. And you just said the cost of living is very high. So your maintenance might be very expensive for your management stadiums. Yabo. And at this time, even though kudlalwa isoccer, but I feel like for now there are no enough fans attending and buying tickets for the stadium to make some money so that they can do what they need to do for the stadium to stay
open and operating.
In good conditions. So I don't know what's the plan to make sure these stadiums are revived, because we have teams in South Africa that play in the league each and every week, I think. So they should have a plan. Even if it's Department of Sport or it's Premier Soccer League, but there should be a plan put in place for this problem. Yeah.
Because this is really a problem.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the case that happened back in Brazil, where the community wanted to just destroy the whole thing to keep in peace.
Exactly.
Because now, if that stadium is going away, because the sky car, what is on top of the stadium has not been working since 2017 up until now. So now that means that stadium, it will soon be a white elephant.
Exactly.
Yes, it will soon be a white elephant. And then Jola, since we are in the month of love, where do we take lovers? Which destination are we doing for this week?
Are we doing for this week?
Yes.
Nibza. I would say let's take the lovers first to Hawksbeck.
Yes.
Ne? Because I have a reason, even though I've never done anything to celebrate Valentine's Day. But I feel like if prices at Hawksbeck and their packages for Valentine's Day are good. Ne? And there's a lot of activities to be done there. So that is why I'm choosing Hawksbeck.
Yeah, and that also makes sense. And to those who don't know where Hawksbeck is, it is a rural town in the Amatole Mountains, just under Raymond Mhlaba local municipality, which falls under the Amatole district in this beautiful province of ours that we call home, the Eastern Cape, aka the home of legend. The town is 145 kilometers away from us, as we are in East London. And there is a history about where the name comes from, and we won't go deep into that. Some of the people believe that it is named after the 3 peaks that are overlooking the village, whereas others believe that it got its name from a back of a hog, which is geographically describing a term of a particular rock. Yeah. So Hawksbeck does not have too many people. It has just people over 1,000.
Yeah.
People over 1,000, and people there, they mostly speak Xhosa and English.
Yeah.
And now, in terms of temperature, Hawksbeck has got a very, very, very nice climate. Their climate is similar to what England has.
Yeah.
In winter, they experience snow, and in January, it becomes very, 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 very hot.
Yes.
So it's a beautiful destination, and at night it's always chilly, irregardless of the season.
Yeah.
It's a nice destination. It's a destination that is popular for hiking trails and also 4x4 rails that happen oftenly. And in Hawksbeck, you are in a destination that has abundance and spoils of a wide range of accommodations.
Yeah.
That are ranging from camps, lodges, guest houses, homestays, mini hotels, and cottages. So when they are going to Hawksbeck, Jola, what would you advise them to pack in their bags?
I would say something sporty, ne? But also make sure that you do not bring into sugar cool because it's hot sometimes. And for activity purposes, you should bring something that engazokubamba i-tracksuits, izkipa, nje something and ungazishiyeke because activities there need you to be comfortable as much as possible.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then also, when you're in Hogsback, guys, expect to see a number of beautiful scenic places and attractions across Hogsback. That includes the famous and popular Madonna and Child, 39 Steps, the popular bathtub that made a number of rounds in social media.
Yeah.
You can also find it there. And there's also Hobbiton that houses Hogsback's best kept activities. So Hogsback is really the place to be. And Hogsback is a very good destination for couples and lovers, for people who want to go and relax, for adventure, for nature lovers, and for someone who needs to disconnect for a well-deserved break. And that is also good for team building as well. So Hogsback is really, really a destination to be.
Yeah. Trust me, you will not regret visiting Hogsback at all. Value for money. For more information about Hogsback, our experiences, see our social our socials midnight.
Yes. Of course, when you go to our social media platforms, you will see everything that we were talking about when it comes to this beautiful destination. And please advise us, what destination would you want us to visit next?
Yes, please.
Remember, this platform is centered around you, and your comment and your voice matters. Now, coming to something that is also very important. As we all know that opportunities and employment is important, and we live in a country where we have scarcity of opportunities. Let us give you an opportunity now to take time and search some of the available opportunities so that you can apply within the tourism industry. The University of Mpumalanga is looking for 2 lecturers, one lecturing tourism management and another one lecturing events management. This post is closing this coming Sunday, midnight. This coming Sunday, this post is closing. And if you need more information, please do visit our social media platforms. Everything about this post will be there. And secondly, Academy High is looking for a geography and tourism lecturer. This post is not specified on the closing date.
Yeah.
And then, Jola, what else is there?
Ikucha local municipality at Jeffreys Bay is looking for a chief accountant. Credit control, legal valuations, rates, closing date, ingomso, 12 midday.
Yes.
Then Eastern Cape Parks and Tourism Agency has 4 opportunities for you. Eyokuqala, events and partnership officer, a head office. Ivala Sunday, 12th of February. Eyesibini, a 3-year fixed term contract for procurement officer, a head office. Ivala same days as the above post. Eyesithathu, ifuna abantu ababini ku-tourism development office, i-tourism development officers nazo a-head office and regional office eGqeberha. Closing dates is Tuesday nge-14th ngemini yothando.
Yes.
An opportunity yet itenda ke lena to supply Windows Server 2016 and SQL server licenses. BCMDA for a period of 12 months nayo ivala Monday. Midday tomorrow. Yeah. For more information in our information in our social media pages, go Twitter, go Instagram and Facebook. Now links are available on description, or you can see them on screen if you're watching us on YouTube. Dango.
Yes, exactly. To get more information on opportunities, please visit our social media pages now and apply accordingly. From now on, each and every week, we will have an update on opportunities that are available in tourism and hospitality, that is including events. And thank you if you have already subscribed to our channel and following our social media platform. We do not want you to miss anything. That is why we want you to be close as possible.
Yes.
And this platform is dedicated to you. What is our word of the week? And we're doing it differently. This week, we started last year, in our last episode last year, we gave you PPS, and then last week we gave you gratuity. Now this week, we want you to write the answer on the comment section. What does excursion mean?
Yes.
What does excursion mean? Click on the comment section below in explaining what does excursion mean to you. And you stand a chance to win one of these cups, and we'll send them to you. And next week, we will announce the winner.
Yes.
Jola, any announcements?
The announcement on the 26th of March, Sunday, join us at the viewing of brand new events venture called the Ember Luxury Venue. And if you want to be there on the day, do yourself a favor. RSVP now on 073 193 4317 or 083 272 9539. This pinned 073 193 4317 or 083 272 9539.
Danko! Bazalwane, this episode was short and sweet because that is what we have for this week for you. From my side, Simphiwe Smash Wakamashela, I am saying thank you very much, and we hope that you enjoyed watching this episode as much as we enjoy brewing it for you. Now, let's meet on the socials for behind the scenes content, teasers, and competitions. And also, don't forget to go on Spotify and search the Tourism Podcast or Beat Magazine Network and press that follow button. From me,
Jola
City, thank you very much for always being here with us. Let's meet us here, same place, same time next week. Enjoy the rest of your week.